Welcome back to Mastering Mayhem, everyone. We are here today to pick up the new 2100 PSI pressure washer by DeWalt. It is ready for pickup. Let's go inside and grab it. Jeff Ostroff is the one who posted about this new pressure washer being out. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even know about it, and my wife wouldn't have asked me to get it. All right, welcome back to Mastering Mayhem. We were able to bring the DeWalt 2100 PSI pressure washer home. We're going to give I Don't Even Work Here the privilege of unboxing it.
All right.
Ooh, she's ready. I am almost as excited as you are.
A pressure washer has been on my bucket list. So.
Bucket list?
Bucket list? I guess that's a...
Before you die?
To buy list? What do I call that?
The I want to have it list. It's on your DeWalt diehard fan gotta have list. Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, I wonder what that is.
Probably to clean out the adapters, the nozzle adapters. That's just for buildup. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. That's a good looking instruction manual. Do you think their manuals are built tough too, or DeWalt tough? Wow. So how's the weight?
It really is compact.
How did the weight feel though, bringing it out?
It feels good, yeah.
Not bad?
Yeah, I mean, with the wheels, I like how compact it is.
Okay, so we got the hose there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I want to take the gun first.
It's like a little apartment for all the accessories.
That's a safety feature.
Okay.
Safety.
So a trigger lock.
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy smokes, these are the nozzles.
Yeah, those are the...
They attach inside the gun?
Yeah.
Okay.
15 degree.
40.
40 degree. And that's
soap.
just the soap?
It's gotta be.
Yeah, because the turbo is this big boy right here.
Holy smokes.
So
let's start with the 40.
So you can decide whether you want to keep this on there and remove one of those if you want, for those of you who are wondering. There we go. This will fit in an overhead.
Well, that's what it's advertised as, a medium-sized luggage.
There you go.
This is a small luggage to me when I've traveled.
I like it because you can carry it with any, you can just grab it by any one of these bars. Obviously, you can roll it.
Oh, yeah.
Weight-wise is nothing?
Like 20, I would say like 20 pounds.
Okay, but now we're missing maybe 5 pounds-ish out of it, right? Easy to deal with. Look, this is pretty rough. I mean, it's not rough terrain, but it is grassy, bumpy, and it rolls.
Yeah, the wheels aren't huge, so they're not gonna take you through a mountaintop or anything. But
and here we have a side-by-side comparison between the Greenworks 1800 PSI pressure washer and the new DeWalt 2100 PSI pressure washer. Much more compact, all self-contained, I would say, compared to this. As you see here, the cords, the hoses, the gun, just kind of spread out. This was my go-to pressure washer. Weight-wise, this one is a bit heavier. I'd say the Greenworks is right at 20 pounds, and we already know this one. We weighed it at 27 pounds and some ounces, 27 pounds and a few ounces. And then if we look at the side here, right, that's the width of that versus this, right? That's what we get here with the Greenworks. And then what I love about the DeWalt, you can set it down like this if you want. You can put it down like this if you want, right? Wherever you need to put it, very compact, very, very versatile. Okay, the only thing about the DeWalt is that I'd say is probably not so great is the fact that it has much smaller wheels, right, compared to something like this. So easier to roll around with the bigger wheels. But I didn't have any issues rolling this guy around on the turf. This rolls over pea gravel just fine. Just really, really nice, well-designed pressure washer. Very compact. No external wires, nothing just hanging off of the pressure washer. As you can see back here, you got your cord clamp. You just wrap it around, and it has these little clips to keep the cord from coming off at all. You can go like that, and it's not going anywhere. So I'm just going to show you how the hose comes off of the pressure washer and how you put it back in. The main handle right here, as you can see, is flexible, so you can kind of lift up on it, and that'll make it easier for you to take the hose out. The way the hose ought to be wrapped up is you have both ends crossing each other, and you have the Velcro wrapped around there. Just take the main handle, lift it up a bit, and you just slide that guy right in there. This guy's securely in there. The pressure from the handle holds it in place just fine. And then the soap dispenser container, it just pops out just like that. It's Crud Cutter Vehicle and Boat Pressure Washer Concentrate. Just tighten that and put it back in its place. Simple. The attachment for the pressure washer hose is on this side where it says the 2100 psi. And then on the opposite end, we have the connection to the garden hose or your water source. I did order a water PSI gauge. It's a 6,000 PSI gauge. Should be arriving tomorrow. The solution does leak out. If you're moving it around, it does leak out a little bit. Let's go ahead and take this to the truck. Let's open it up. You got all of your, you got your turbo adapter. You got your wand, the extension. All right, and then the actual gun slash trigger. The trigger itself has a locking mechanism there. Right in the handle, you got the 15-degree adapter, 40-degree, and the soap one. All right, we're going to start off with the 40-degree just to pre-rinse the truck. Then we're going to go ahead and use the soap adapter here, and then the 15-degree one to take all the soap off. First, you add the extension bit here, just like that, so it's nice and secure, nice and snug. We are going to add this piece here, take the plastic off, and you just push that in there so the rubber gasket seals up the connection point there, and then this plastic collar will tighten it down for you, just like that. So what I like about it is it kind of locks into place right there, and then you can put that up and it's securely in there. Okay, so that's it. Let's get the hose out. These ends are exactly the same on both sides of the hose. Push that on where it securely pops into place. All right, that's nice and tight. And now the other end will be going to the gun. Push it all the way in until it stops. Then tighten down the collar. That way you know that seal is correct and you won't have any leaking. But yeah, this I'm loving this, man. This guy just connects right here. Now I have a hose that has a release valve, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tighten it down first and open it up. And it shouldn't leak. It didn't leak last night while we did some video content, and we just opened this up all the way. Good to go here. So let's plug the power in. Good to go. We got our green indicator light. It says it's good to go. See, we're going to take the solution out since I'm not ready for it. I guess I shouldn't have done that just yet. We're just going to rinse off the truck right now. It does take dried bird poop off fairly easily. Now we're going to put the soap canister back in its place here, just like that. So I just pre-rinsed this side just to show you. Yeah, sprays it out no problem. This is a crud remover, so it's not as foamy as your typical, sudsy soap, but it's crud remover, baby. It's supposed to break down everything. Okay, this is all built up on the fender flare here and the door. Let's just go ahead and spray it down and show you the outcome. Okay, as one of y'all told me, with the 15-degree, make sure you don't get too close. Take the clear coat off the paint. But if you can see here, I just did the bottom section there. You see it took off all the dirt. Now let's test the turbo nozzle. See how that does. Can it take off some old dry primer off the shed? Yeah, I mean, it'll take It'll take the coating off of the wood there. Yeah, it's very capable. Alright, y'all, that is pretty much it. I just wanted to show you some of its features, some of its capabilities. Let's go ahead and put this all back together and show you how it just stores everything within itself. It's pretty awesome, and I'm very pleased with it. And as you all know, my wife is super pleased with it, loves it. She's about to wash the van on her own. That's how much she loves it. How you doing? We're going to go ahead and put everything back in its place, show you how quickly it can be done, and we will call it a day on this review. I really like it. $249 for the tool is not bad for a really nice self-contained compact pressure washer. The way to drain it too is either disconnect your water hose, or like mine, I just have the tab here that turns the water source off, and then you just spray it out. But now we know everything is out. My wife did a DB test on this. It's quiet. It's more quiet than my talking, she said. So that's pretty impressive. Let's put everything back where it belongs. We're going to unplug it first. So you just loosen this guy up here. Also, if you do this too tight with your hands, you'll need some pliers to be able to loosen it up, because this plastic part will spin without loosening up the threads there. But just take that off right there. A little water will come out, of course. And again, you have a specific location for that. Okay, and then after you take all the pieces apart, this guy has a cover. Make sure you put that on. It goes right in there just like that. And you're good to go. If you enjoyed this review, if it helped you decide whether you want to get the new 2100 PSI DeWalt pressure washer that is self-contained, let me know if you all have any questions concerning this new pressure washer by DeWalt. I tried to cover as many of the features and functions as I could that I know about. But again, overall, I really like this pressure washer. It's very unique. It's a lot more versatile than most of the other pressure washers out there, than the gas pressure washers. This electric pressure washer is a really nice design, in my opinion. We'll see what Ira has to say about it after she uses it cleaning the van. Again, love the material. Very solid. You can stand on it, you can stack it. And as you know, here at Mastering Mayhem, I'm always looking for the best tools, tech, DIYs, and deals for you to help make life a little easier and work more efficient. Until next time, I only hope all the best to you and yours.